If you have some difficult task to do and you're just not getting yourself to do it and you feel really bad about it, this video is for you. My name is Aristotle Daskal and I help people fulfill their destiny. Now, most of the people teach nowadays that if you want to achieve success, if you want to achieve more things in life, to achieve your goals, then you have to build a discipline and you have to never give up. You have to do hard things, tough things, and just get yourself to do it, whip yourself, push yourself, and just do it. They don't talk about how do you feel when you do those things. They don't talk about how is your life going to turn if you continue to do things that you don't enjoy. They don't talk about finding enjoyment in doing the things that have to get done. They simply talk about do them. And they mention words like push yourself, hustle, grind, things that obviously are suggesting a painful state, a continuously painful state when you do those things. And what I want to tell you is that that's wrong. Imagine what's going to happen if you continue to do these difficult things in your life by pushing yourself, by hustling, by grinding, by feeling like it's a torment, by feeling like it's not enjoyable and having to continuously do it. And I know if you're the style of a person that you want to achieve goals and you know you got to build discipline and you have to just get stuff done, if you're that kind of person, you're probably the person that even if you reach a certain stage, then you're going to continue the same way to the next stage. So this cycle never ends. What I want to tell you is that there's a way for you to achieve goals. There's a way for you to get the hard stuff done easily. There's a way to do hard stuff in a way that you can actually enjoy it. So what is this ideal way? The ideal way would be for you to only do the things that you love in your life. And until you get there, and while you get there, find beauty and love the things that you have to do meanwhile. Find love and enjoyment in the things that have to get done meanwhile. Even if at a point you're not going to have to do those things anymore, but as long as you believe that you need to do those things, what if you would find enjoyment in everything you would do, no matter if it's your preferred thing or not? And I want to talk to you about how to get there. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is that how I started switching from doing unenjoyable things and whipping myself, pushing myself to loving everything that I do. The first thing that I understood that I have to do is to prioritize first thing in the day, first thing in the morning, doing something enjoyable. Why is that? It's because loving what you do or doing something enjoyable brings you this emotion of love, brings you this emotion of joy, which opens up your heart. It makes it purely creative. Love is a creative energy. Love allows ideas flow into your mind. It's free to flow into your mind. Fear, on the other hand, anger, shame, guilt, those are contracting emotions. That's why they're called negative emotion, because they have like this negative charge, which is a contracting charge. It makes you stop the process of creation because it sees threats everywhere and now it just holds back everything. It comes in my mind right now, a book by Brian Tracy called Eat That Frog. I read that book about 20 years ago, I think. And what I learned from that book is that the first thing in the morning, you should do the hard, painful thing first so that you got rid of that. Now you feel proud of yourself and then you can continue with your day. And over the years, what I realized that that's not a good idea. When you push yourself, you're going to develop this pride that, yes, I got things done. But this pride is going to make you take your self-esteem from simply getting things done, not from the enjoyment of the journey of what you are doing. And the purpose of life is for you to enjoy it, not to reach things. And at the point where you're there, you're going to find the enjoyment only when you reach the next one. Is to find enjoyment all the time, constantly through your journey. Another thing that is risky when you continuously push yourself and do the hard things only and you prioritize that is that you're going to judge everybody else through the same lens. You're going to have expectation from your team, from your family, from your kids, from your wife, from your employees, from everybody around. You're going to expect that they have to be disciplined, they have to get things done because that's what you're doing. And because you're rough with yourself, you're going to be tough and rough with other people. Because you're being mean, maybe even with yourself, and unkind and unloving and impatient, you're going to do the same thing for other people. Now imagine, how is your life going to be if you continue to do that? If you do that with your family, with your friends, with your employees, who do you think is going to love hanging out around you? So instead of eating that frog in the morning, instead of whipping yourself all the time, start your day doing something that you truly love, and let the love energy, let the enjoyment open up your creativity, because then all kinds of ideas are going to flow. How you can solve things faster, how you can make things more enjoyable, how you can change this task actually with this, which is going to have the same outcome, but this one is more enjoyable, or it's actually more cheap. You're going to delegate to somebody that is really good. And all these ideas of what to do and what people to delegate to and how to make things easier, how to make things more pleasant, only come when you are coming from a creative energy of love. The second thing you can do to get to love everything and have more enjoyment while you do hard things is to delay as much as possible these things that are unenjoyable. They're really hard and difficult. Yes, not do them the first thing, actually delay them as much as possible. For example, I've been delaying my taxes, and I've been delaying them because I cannot delegate to somebody else. They have certain complexity over there that only I have to do it. Only I can do it at this point. Is the most efficient way is for me to do it. And right now what I'm doing is that I'm just thinking, why is it that this is difficult for me? But I have this opportunity to keep on delaying it. Now, you may not be able to delay certain things for too long, but while you can, delay that so that you can increase your loving energy. And meanwhile, you're going to go to the third step, and you're going to investigate, why do you feel what you feel? Why do you feel that pain? What is it trying to tell you? Because when you ask yourself that, what you're going to find out is there is a belief beyond that pain that you would lose something. There's a belief that you're going to lose something, or that something bad will happen if you do that painful activity. Now you have to ask yourself, is this true? Is this real? For example, if I'm thinking about the tax situation that I'm into, I can ask myself, well, why am I delaying to do the taxes? And the first thing that comes in my mind is, oh, because it's complicated. Okay, so what if it's complicated? Well, if it's complicated, it's going to be a headache to fix it. Well, why would it be a headache? Well, it's because it's going to take me long. Okay, so it's not a headache in itself. It's a headache because I want to do it faster, or because it's going to take me longer. So what if it's going to take me longer? What do I lose if it's going to take me longer and I go to my own pace? Well, if it's going to take longer, I'm not going to do other stuff. Well, are there any other stuff that I'm supposed to do right now that are more productive in my business, that are going to give me a higher ROI than me doing my taxes right now? And the real answer is no. Doing my taxes right now is the highest ROI. Putting 1 hour every single day until I complete that is the highest ROI thing, because my mind is always there. Things get more and more complicated over time. So see, as I'm listening and I'm hearing these limiting fake beliefs, and I'm asking and I'm truly trying to understand, are they true or not, I realize that no, they're not true. So you can try the same thing. In fact, the more you ask yourself these questions about what is stopping me there, is it true or not, the more I disarm the power of these limiting beliefs, the more I feel, well, it's actually not bad. Actually, I enjoy doing taxes because I like being organized. Actually, if when I'm going to spend this time doing taxes, I'm going to take some notes, create a process, and it's going to make it then easier for me to actually delegate it to somebody else, and I'm not going to have to do it anymore myself. See, all these ideas come in the moment when you just start introspecting, when you start introspecting with the attitude of love, with a creative attitude. So I would like you to try this thing out. I would like to do the third step. Instead of pushing yourself, to slowly find beauty in that thing that you are doing. Try to ask yourself, what are the limiting beliefs, shift them around, and you're going to see that slowly, you're going to see that there's some beauty in that thing. And I'm going to tell you a secret. Behind everything that you should be doing at this point in your stage. In everything, there's something beautiful. In absolutely every single thing, that there's something beautiful. The only reason why you're not seeing it like that and you're perceiving it as a pain is because of a limiting belief. Thoughts like, I should be way further ahead. Or this is holding back. These taxes are going to hold me back and I'm going to reach my revenue. Wait a second, you don't have to get anywhere. Nobody is killing you if you're gonna miss your revenue this time. Actually, you're gonna miss it way worse if you don't do this thing. So we've got all these illusions. Oh, but I want to make more money in meanwhile. And then, is it worth it to make more money and have less enjoyment in your life? Look at other people that have more money than you. Look at other people that have everything. Would you actually trade your life with them? Would you trade the relationship that you have with your kids with the relationship that they have with their kids? We have all this fake image in our mind that if we do what we're supposed to do and be patient in our progress, then we're going to miss on all these things. The reality is that if we take it with patience, what we're supposed to do right now, with patience, we're going to develop exactly the things, the skills, the energy, the feelings in us that are going to truly take us to where we want to get. When you find beauty in what you are doing, no matter if it's what you would prefer to do or not, this is the greatest shortcut to get where you really want to get in life truly. A better relationship, experiences, not just money around, peace and free time, not just a lot of employees and fame. These are the things that you truly want. The relationships, the experiences, the emotions. These are the things that you truly want. And you can only get there if you allow every experiences, every painful activity that happens right now, you perceive it as painful, to see the beauty in it. So try this out. Switch from whipping yourself to loving everything you do by prioritizing the things you love first, by delaying the things that can be delayed. So meanwhile, you have more love energy coming in, and then shifting the beliefs around what you're supposed to do and find the beauty in every single thing.